بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحن قدرنا بينكم الموت وما نحن بمسبوقين. So Allah says in the Quran, we decreed amongst you death. وَمَا نَحْنُ بِمَسْبُوقِينَ. And we will not be overrun. What it means is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed death and no one can outrun it. There's a cycle that we all go through that is happening at every moment of life and death. Death is a reality that exists with us at all times. Sometimes when we have a more simplistic view of life, we think of death as something that occurs at the expiration of the physical body. In a simplistic way, we all understand that organisms as a whole die. A cat will one day die. A dog will one day die. A human will one day die. It's a simplistic look at death. However, scientists, when they look at things in a more precise manner, there's a cycle of death which is happening all the time. As a person breathes, for example, there are cells which die. Then new cells are born. So death is an ongoing process. At all times, there's a death, life, death, life, death, life. Till finally, one day, the physical body completely dies. The organism fails, shuts down completely. And then that's it. Then you enter into complete death. At the time of complete death, a person is spiritually awakened. This cycle of spiritual awakeness at death is also something which is occurring at all times. The physical body prevents a person from seeing some of these realities. The physical realm which we exist in now is limited. And when a person is in this physical body, their ability to understand is limited. Once they are free from the physical body, their ability to understand and to perceive and to see increases tremendously. For the person who's accumulated good and they've kept themselves clean and pure, then it's a very easy transition. But as we said, scientists will say, okay, an organism physically dies, however, it's dying all the time. It's going through a cycle of life and death continuously until the organism is fully dead. It's the same spiritually. If a person understands it, they're going through constant deaths all the time. Every time you lose something, every time you go through a difficulty, every time you're tested, it's like death. You're losing something from this dunya. The death, you lose the whole dunya. Continuously throughout your life, you're continuously losing from this dunya, then you get something back. You lose and you get something back. You lose and you get something back. The one that Allah loves, He causes him to lose a lot in the dunya. This is something, this is a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If the person starts to understand that and cultivates that, then they're continuously in the cycle of death. And they can spiritually grow. If they don't, then they're not spiritually growing. All they're getting is pain and anguish, and then when they finally die, it's going to be even worse. نحن قدرنا بينكم الموت وما نحن بمسبوقين.